the tradition of the honorary first tee shot to honor people who have served Mount Kisco and the community here at the club. And as we say, officially start our golf season. In 2012, Phil Bilbo was our first honoree. Last year, Roger Froelich was honored for all his dedication to and service to the club as well as the armed forces. And this year, to present the 2014 honorary first shot, Mr. Ali is going to introduce.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our opening day. We have about 100 people today, and we thank you very much for your participation. I'm just a little bit nervous because the gentleman who's next to me is, I'm not going to say anything. But anyway, before I start with what I want to say, just as a reminder, the club book, the directory for 2015, the board had made just a slight change about the electronic devices. So please, take a look, read it. Any question, please, you can talk to any one of the board members. Definitely don't talk to me about it. The club books is going to be in your lockers today. By the time when you come back to the clubhouse and the lockers, you're going to get each one, of course, you're going to get instead of mailing to you. Anyway, I'm delighted to be here today to introduce my dear good friend. He's been a member here since 1975, actually in May 75. Let's make it about 45 years. He's been on quite a few committees. He's one of the finest presidents. That's one of the things I regret. I could have come from Egypt a little bit earlier so I can work under his leadership, but I wasn't lucky enough. He was actually, he was a president in 1986. And of course, as I said before, he served on a committee and chaired a few committees. And also he participated also with the Guiding Eyes. As you know, the Guiding Eyes is a big charity, and he usually do a tremendous job with the Guiding Eyes. With a great pleasure, I'm honored to introduce my dear good friend, Mr. Maiolo.
Before I turn it over to Mr. Maiolo and we conduct the honorary first tee shot, I also want to say a few things. Mr. Maiolo's family has joined us, as well as Michelle Breyer from
Hi, Dad! Woo! Hi, Dad!
I remember the first time I saw the Corcoran Cup, my first year here in 2012, and I came down and watched the guy tee off and hit it right down the middle. He goes up, the second shot, he hits it right in the middle of the green, and he actually was a little bit above the pin, and his caddy told him it's a little downhill. And he hit it, it rolled off the front of the green, and he said, "Where'd it go?" He said, it went on the fringe. He goes, "A little downhill," you know. But it was amazing to me to see the blind golfer stand up and just rip it down the middle, hit it on the first green, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I'm going to read just a small blurb that was written about Mr. Maiolo by the Guiding Eyes. He's been the driving force of the Guiding Eyes Golf Classic success. Every year, his company has taken the leadership sponsor position, and every year he has served on the Golf Classic Committee. Many of the Classic sponsors participate because of his undeniable sales acumen and sincere support of the Guiding Eyes mission. He has also made it his personal mission to ensure the integrity of the Corcoran Cup and can name nearly every blind golfer who has ever competed. Few organizations have a stalwart leader and friend as does Guiding Eyes with Al Maiolo. Guiding Eyes is forever grateful to Al for his boundless energy and his sky is the limit belief for the Golf Classic's potential. To think that he's done this for 40 plus years is amazing. I knew early on, when I first got to Mount Kisco, I identified right away. I said, "That's Mr. Mount Kisco right there." I know how much this club means to him, but I also know how much he means to this club. So, Al Maiolo, thank you.
I want to get up here and make a presentation on this standing right there. Okay? I was asked whether you kind of to speak a little bit about Hussein Ali. So I will speak a little bit about Hussein Ali. He likes Maiolo.
No matter what, it's his word.
Okay. Just let me tell you something. At the age of four, he played golf in Egypt on sand courses. Okay, and by the time he was 14, he was a scratch golfer. That's a fact. Okay? What happened was that he went home one day and informed his parents that golf was not his main interest. He wanted to be a general manager of a country club. And that's what he's done. Okay? All my other baloney can't be expressed today because I had a long speech prepared for him. I stayed nights. I didn't know. Not necessary. So, say, you're going to hit that ball.
So it is true. We've been telling Mr. Maiolo he was going to be presenting for Hussein Ali. So hit the honorary first tee shot in 2015